Yo, yana ka fo hima na kwa badze ba hena dwumedi. Dwumedi ya to baro ya hyehyɛ na ya to ne dzen no kwar wiwin dwumedi. No kwar wiwin dwumedi. Sai ndanyi da ozika na arehwɛ dwumedi wo Ghana Ban News YouTube channel. Ana Ghana Ban News Facebook a ya toto ya hye wa ho Brazil mara dai. Aba subscribe to Ghana Ban News YouTube channel na. Mi adoma no do. Che mawanya nkofo so wonye bi wonhwe na zonya ya ne kase nye dai for wadwen kire nye wonhyehyɛ for jene dwumedi ho photo oye comment section ho na yabakan abreko na ranso ebo ho na ye WhatsApp lines ato ho send us your WhatsApp message about the yareka ho asame zo puno yareka ho asam ye nyim da baye rokobosum nyeye na oye attorney general Dr. Dominic Ayeni abotu gode oni hwehwema warrior atre day oye the former director general other national bureau ano owura Edu Boahene we sikedi efi oman news futumu oye national signal bureau futumu ze akọ honorary personal account na kwana sikane fee oye national signal bureau account no munem zoko oye Edu Boahene ne account munan no mu yawiram ne da menti wachun wototo na no na yanyemda mpepe ya rekase oda oye eko cell bir omanero ye hwehwemenen na ho na wacho kra tebiza abotugwa yes occupy sensitive position ne da menti nen sembi oha wamma oye attorney general retase another banana national coordinator retase there in sembia ono onyim for omaniga na honenenen say atetia wodreshen bra wodre fa hwehwemenenen say nyame ampata odedam samnenen odobotugwa onyim sembi for omaniga na ho na dam samnen it borders on the national security omaniga na ne bambo ho na oye owura Edu Boahene abon trainee robo kokode kwana wodene fodo nenenen ono so se nyame ampata nsama onyim fa Ghana ho ofo bambo omane Ghana ne bambo ho nenenen odzebotuga ono anane twitwagefo oye lawyer embenyim nya twitwaje nenenen owura Samuel Atachia dzinsem ya botuga na ono anosipo ne da no kwanwen yapada yezi hu nkomo na ya mawuso akwenya ekire wa adwennen kaida dwumedi a hwehwe nenenen dzina odadonye no kwanwen dwumedi no kwanwen dwumedi the bitter truth. If today is the first time that you are watching the bitter truth either on Ghana Ban News YouTube channel or Ghana Ban News Facebook, we are humbly pleading with you to kindly subscribe to our channels. Feel free to share, click on the notification bell, and most importantly, drop your views, opinions, and comments about our program in the comment section. And you will see we have provided a WhatsApp number. Kindly send us WhatsApp message concerning the program. Today's topic is about Edu Boahene. It's a letter that he wrote to the National Security Coordinator that he is threatened to spill out sensitive national security matters about the state because the state is investigating Edu Boahene's alleged corrupt deals by moving some amount of money, huge amount of money, $49 million from the account of National Signal Bureau to his personal account, and thus he is being investigated. He's in Yoko custody, and thus is the reason he is threatening to spill out sensitive national security matters in the public domain. His lawyer has spoken, and this is what we want to listen to his lawyer, and we will share our perspective, our opinions on his statement. We are giving you the opportunity also to let us hear from you. Let's listen to lawyer Ata Share.
Trying to bring into the public domain national security. I was not saying that he's afraid to defend himself, but he's saying that they are pushing him areas of national security, and when pushed to come to shove, he has to defend himself. And somebody will turn around that why is a national security intelligence officer trying to bring into the public domain national security matters when he's sworn an oath. So you swear an oath, the national security will not come to your aid, so you go to jail. That will be unfortunate. It will be a tragedy that cannot be calculated.
Sir Ate, lawyer Atachia, the lawyer for alleged corrupt Boahene, and lawyer Atachia Mayata said that because his client sworn an oath of secrecy to protect sensitive information that will come to his knowledge at the time that he was working as the Director General at the National Signal Bureau. Atachia Mayata said that the client or swore an oath that some paradox can tell me that in same year bra oya Director General war National Signal Bureau that means someone or from Botuga then they say Attorney General abon sumbode where you or manisika where you sika chichirichi efi oya the National Signal Bureau account woni sika no the connect personal account ne the minti or ye hwehwem afa no ho a and the Atachia lawyer Mayata said that Sabi ne client cannot sit down onto me na man ne nya hwehwem fa sabi summa waza boni de we yu man sika efi National Signal Bureau account sika we yi za kone account na wore hwehwem sabi lawyer Atachia Mayata said that the fact that they was so an oath Nida means you back na wasn't for corner to the middle. And in Yara Atachia or Pakacha Ghana for day. Sabi, neck client Mama Sumba Oya Attorney General Oda Bonin Nakuma warrior Walter Tunano and in Yara lawyer Atachia or Pakacha in a day. Or money in you one day, Walter Tunano, Obis and Assam. Sabi some wuna origin nenen asama Atachia kanen nyan sebere him, and he shouldn't think that he is the only intelligent lawyer in Ghana. Share the fact that today he sworn an oath now ose o man akada obo protect nenen onen chede onko wiaze na o man ne bambo was man nenen was a man tofia pa ono Orin ye, in your damn no ye juma. Yente lawyer Atachia bio. Yente.
I was not saying that he's afraid to defend himself by saying that they are pushing him in areas of national security, and when pushed to come to shove, he has to defend himself. And somebody will turn around that why is a national security intelligence officer trying to bring into the public domain national security matters when he's sworn an oath. So you swear an oath, the national security will not come to your aid, so you go to jail. That will be unfortunate. It will be a tragedy that cannot be calculated. So that was the intent of the letter. The letter was not supposed to come into the public domain. He wrote to the coordinator, the successor national security coordinator, to look into the matters which, unfortunately, Attorney General and Yoko are pushing. Are they pushing national security matters into the public domain? And if he should respond to those matters, are they not going to turn around that he has breached his oath of secrecy and the rest of them? You can't slap a man twice. Well, it was unfortunate that it leaked, because the letter was intended for the National Security Coordinator, in which he was trying to let him know that where he is, national security matters are being raised. And, he should come to terms with it. That's what he was trying to do. I was not saying.
Yapana Yama Oya lawyer Atacha Otenehua said his clients, the alleged corrupt client, cannot hide behind national security's protection. He cannot hide behind his oath of secrecy na oswon. Neda minti wa kan tam there. In Sambia or no man so abana no mother obobbo no ho ban. One Sambia obobba no for knowledge as the Director General at National Signal Bureau nenen. Sabi o man echibambo o man bambo a odzema those who occupy that office nenen. Lawyer Atacha should understand that it is not a state protection to use to engage in corrupt deals against the states. Damba boni you were there about for do ne real man edi group ne katase share de tia o man na wia abakade o man asho obode or bambo bidimo. The state has assured you, guaranteed you of what? Protection. The state protection for that office is not a protection to use to engage in corrupt deals against the state, then turn round to think or to demand that state protection. The Attorney General reckon there Sikabi Efi or the account that belongs to the National Signal Bureau to your client personal accounts, and when they investigated, they traces the movement of that huge cash, that huge state fund from the account of the National Signal Bureau to a Dubai personal account. One from Brokum, the state has every right to demand answers, to investigate the alleged corrupt Edubrahim, the movement of that fund from the state coffers to his personal account. And lawyer Atacha recorded that it will be a travesty of what? Justice. That the man cannot be slapped twice. Is your client more Ghanaian than others now who are also being investigated? And is that the logic, the illogical logic that Atacha is posing? Sabi, he should give us a break. Lawyer Atacha should be intelligent enough. Monta said the protection that office guarantee its holders, it is not a protection for those who occupies the office to use to engage in corrupt deals. It is not a protection given to them to insulate them against corrupt deals. That is not what that protection is all about. Yente Atacha Bio, just listen to him. In fact, lawyer Atacha should have some modicum of respect for Ghanaians. They should have some form of respect for Ghanaians. So man can to engage in any action simply because he occupies an office. In Sanka, Yanko Bibio.
Night, rearrested him on the basis something midnight and basis of the new found matters they were looking at. In the period, why did they deal with the money? They will rearrest me very excited. Ghanaian artist. That is unfortunate. It's okay. When then come to terms was because he's lives of an bail. Ghana is living nowhere. And that of all over the nation. Nowhere. So that personal vendetta, some criminal case against. They released him and the newfound matters they were looking at. But the question is, in the period in which he had the freedom, why didn't they deal with the matter? And they'll leave it till midnight and rearrest him. Is somebody very excited, incarcerating another Ghanaian with all manner of tactics and will aid justice. And that is unfortunate.
So he's in the custody of Yoko right now?
He's come back to Yoko, and I'm going there now for me to come to terms with what is the new matter, what is the new issue. You see, because he's been there all this while, and if there were serious matters of consequence, and he's on bail, huge bail, 80 million Ghana cedis bail. He's living nowhere. I do Boahene's name and that of Angela. They are all over the nation, our borders and our airports. They are going nowhere. So I believe that we should come clean that this is not a personal vendetta. This is a man that you believe you have some criminal case against, and give him space to defend himself. I give him also the freedom. They released him midnight.
Yet the lawyer attack questioning the rearrest of his client Edu Boahene. As a lawyer attack Cherry saying he's questioning how come, why is it that Edu Boahene is being rearrested? Now on a year bisa, and he went on to say that at the time that he was with Yoko, if they had any issue or was semi bisa na why didn't they ask him at the time he was with them at the Yoko cell? And he's asking that when he was released and he was rearrested again, and that is an issue for lawyer Atachia, that he doesn't understand why his client should be rearrested, and he's questioning that. If he thinks that the rearrest of his client violate his right, or your lawyer, he should go to court to challenge that arrest. If lawyer Atachia thinks that the rearrest of Edu Boahene is against his human right, his fundamental human rights, if it's against the laws of this country now, lawyer Atachia should stop that noise. He should stop that noise that he's making and go to court. He should go and challenge the rearrest at court, and the court will listen to him and grant him. What ne argument Munusuamayata said there? Ne client in they are serving what? Huge bail, 80 million Ghana cedis or so. Ne the means if they grant him bail, he will not abscond. Now what's the reason add to all our borders, all our ports, baby Obafa, Akwanenan, Edu Boahene and his wife's name have been placed there, that they are not to be allowed to travel out of this country. On internet, he doesn't see his client and so we're granting bill another one china or who the risk are opposed. Now he will not jump bail, he will not run away from the country. Here this argument may say lawyer Atachia so any argument on stop that street argument that pedestrian argument on phone courts. The porous nature of our borders, who doesn't know in this country? Who doesn't know the porous nature of our borders? And as a result of this, and the lawyer Atachia because of the huge bail bond in the clients Edu Boahene and they were serving in they have no intention to run away, and they will not run away from this country. masa se obogwano se wongwano ono de onfa Ghana fo ya no ho za Ghana fo hwehwe ma attorney general wa ya nyide onfa ne mfam brakwam na sika biara odu somboro bone de we wi ananan onkono onkoje mahan. This is what Ghana fo will bisa asama Ghana fo will bisa, you know. Apart from this, Ghana fo warren hwehwe bibie mfi oye papa yewo entertain.
They are all over the nation, our borders and our airports. They are going nowhere. So I believe that we should come clean that this is not a personal vendetta. This is a man that you believe you have some criminal case against, and give him space to defend himself. I give him also the freedom. They released him midnight and then rearrested him on the basis of the newfound matters they were looking at. But the question is, in the period in which he had the freedom, why didn't they deal with the matter? And they'll leave it till midnight and rearrest him. Is somebody very excited, incarcerating another Ghanaian with all manner of tactics who aid justice. And that is unfortunate.
So he's in the custody of Yoko right now?
He's come back to Yoko, and I'm going there now for me to come to terms with what is the new matter, what is the new issue. You see, because he's been there all this while, and if there were serious matters of consequence, and he's on bail, huge bail, 80 million Ghana cedis bail. He's living nowhere. I do Boahene's name and that of Angela. They are all over the nation, our borders and our airports. They are going nowhere. So I believe that we should come clean that this is not a personal vendetta. This is a man that you believe you have some criminal case against, and give him space to defend himself. I give him also the freedom, the criminal jurisprudence of Ghana, because of one man.
This first arrest, does it include the wife and the third accused person?
I am not sure, who are involved, and I'm going to find out from them what it entails, and I'll be able to address it.
Do you know the matter in which he is being arrested for?
I've been hinted that it relates to secured internet services for the benefit of another state institution, the Ghana Water Company. That national security provided them with gadgets and well-meaning things so that if you are even in your room, you're able to see the pipes, whether they are not being tampered, because national security surmise that water is a national security matter. When your water is polluted, it will affect the entire nation. That now the Supreme Court has decided that there's no.
Sir Yate, lawyer Atachia, his argument that he's posting there, nay client and obisa da mensem semina za hene yareka no kwari yareka nyede. If Atachia thinks that his client's human rights, his client's fundamental human rights is being violated, he has the law at his disposal. He's a lawyer. He should go to court and challenge the Attorney General and the Yoko. Okay? The Economic Organized Crime Office now, they are holding, the court has given the mandate to hold his clients in their custody. So lawyer Atachia thinks he's competent enough, he's intelligent enough. And the Zora Canon so feed there. The Yoko and a banana will violate one in the 8 year. Ne clients and ne fan who's there on court and on challenge. He has the legal right to do that. So on your dameza then on cananuntum they who know yanana. The bitter truth would like to tell him that the orakanan or ye did who nanyan you know yanana. Onja did now rayanane. If he has on to court to go and challenge them, Oma Yanaswa Nkwedidi. He should give Ghanaians a break. He should understand that we will urge the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayeni, to do everything possible so long as Wababaka Chagana Fumi Wiazi General there. The former Director General of Signal Bureau, National Signal Bureau, Boahene, has moved fund from the National Signal Bureau accounts into his personal accounts and tracing it. They violated the laid down laws. We will urge the Attorney General to do everything possible to retrieve this money back to the states for development projects. Atacha should stop the noise that he's making. He's only disturbing our peace. We are only challenging him if we think he has a case. Now, Momo Yana there because his clients sworn an oath. Yamonta said that at the time he was occupying the office in him, him for so another the sensitive nature of his office. Then the main thing the state also ensures there the benefits that those who occupies the office, because they occupy sensitive privilege office they are entitled to some benefits he enjoys it. We didn't give, the state did not give him that privileges to use it to defraud the states, to use it to engage in corrupt deals. If he has engaged in alleged corrupt deals and he has a case, he thinks that the Omanzoro Tonodo, the Attorney General Tonodo Nonyano Kora, he will have his days in court. But he cannot threaten the Attorney General with sensitive information, matters that he has about the state that borders on national security. He sworn an oath of secrecy. He sworn an oath of office. Appear on spill out those sensitive matters and that borders on national security. He should put them in public domain. And the oath now also has consequences. And we will urge the Attorney General there, if a Boahene spill out sensitive security matters about the state now, one trigger the oath of secrecy against him. The state, the Attorney General should trigger it against him. He should not let him go scot-free, and he cannot, he will not use that privilege information to threaten the Attorney General. There, Obako scot-free. We will encourage Dr. Dominic Ayeni, the Attorney General, to go all out to retrieve the stolen money, the alleged stolen money back to the states for development projects. Thus is the bitter truth. Remember, the show you are watching is the bitter truth. Zayabakache Oye Attorney General on ye. Sending the Ozikana Jumezi, the Asada Jumezi. At the time, one bird no would date a dashe. Sarah Ghana Bad News YouTube channel. Zimara, subscribe to the Ghana Bad News YouTube channel. Click Adamanado, click on the notification bell. And most importantly, let's hear from you. Send us WhatsApp message to the contact that is on the show. Drop your views and comment also in the comment section. Remember, the show is the bitter truth. Stay blessed. May God watch over you and keep you safe. So we come your way with another unadulterated bitter truth. We say goodbye.